Hi, welcome back to the factory. I'm not actually live right now. I'm just recording because I have a thing in a bit here, and I didn't want to be live while doing it. But I didn't want to not record what I was doing here, just in case I do something interesting. Because I plan on just continuing my let's espicade here, whatever I'm doing here. Alright, let me make sure that this is set. There, that, load in the black box. Actually, let me load in. My modular frame set up here. No, first. Let me do the thing here. I need to double check what the assembler can make. Yeah, okay. Modular frames and those, okay. Man, I already made one for the modular frame. I have not been paying attention to what I've already made. Okay, what other things do I need to make? I'm gonna just have to put a constructor and an over here. Actually, I'm also gonna stick a foundry, which I need more modular frames for, apparently. Let me make those real quick here. Should just take a second. My idea here is that I can probably reuse most of the interior of one of them. Just have to reformat maybe the splitting. For the constructor. Let's come over here. Load in the one that I know uses a constructor. There's only two there. Yeah. So this one has 4, 5 of these. That I did not apparently set. So I need to do that before I save this again. Because I don't want to have to set that every time. I'm glad I noticed that. But in the meantime, I can likely reuse this setup. Because it's currently set up to split evenly between all 5 of those. And if I absolutely must, I can just edit it. Save that, so that they're all like that. It's possible that I might be able to reuse the same constructors for the same purposes. Or for a different purpose. Because, well, like I need rotors. Or I need stators or motors. But I need rotors first before and the stators before I can get to motors. So I guess the next one I would be doing is rotors. Which inputs... I don't remember. And outputs... I don't know. Rotors per minute. And then I select the icon. 2. Where are they? There we go. Alright. Rotors need iron rods and screws. 100 screws per minute. Fortunately, that is exactly how many screws I can produce. Well, I can produce 400 per minute. Now, I can't put in 400 per minute, but I can certainly get 400 per minute from one thing. There are 5 constructors in there, which means that I would need 100 rods per minute. Which, looking at my rod production, it produces 120 rods per minute, which is plenty. So that would need to be split between all of them. Alright. I'd have to go over to here. 100. Make sure that these are Mark 2. Select the rotors. All this because I'm going to need rotors for something else later. Alright, and I'm up here. To this last one. So, now I have to somehow get 500 screws per minute into here with only 120 fins. Yeah, with only Mark 1s. Parts, screws. Need 500 per minute, which is currently not possible with my logistics. But okay, it's the one on the right that is all of the... Darn it. Gotta climb up higher. Okay, so this setup on the right here is gonna need to get torn down. So I might leave this. No, I'm gonna have to get rid of this as well. Alright, that should leave. That's still here, that's still here. This needs to go. This one and this one. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 of those. 4. Plus up here. 5. Alright. Now, because it's a logistics problem right now, later on when I have much better conveyors, I could just have one input, or like 1 or 2 inputs of this. But for now, I think I'm gonna actually have to keep this bottom one, and then add 2 more over here on the right. Paint these ones black, like the others. And then I just create the conveyor hole here for the first one, conveyor hole for the second one. They need Mark II conveyors. Drag these down to there. Ah, shoot, I put those the wrong way. Input. Input. Alright, so now there are 4 inputs. And these inputs now need to be hooked up to the outputs. Well, 5 inputs technically. So that means that I would need at least 2 of the screw factories. Wait. I forgot the last one. Which will probably be the most important one, honestly. Or at least this one probably just go up to the top. One. Yeah, so if I do it like this, and I just repurpose these machines, I don't have to go and actually set them all up again. So I would have preferred to not have to edit so many of the... Am I almost out of... I need more reinforced plates. Which also reminds me, I need to double check what is needed for... No. Need to do that later anyway, but... Where is it? This. Ah, I need a ton more silica, that's right. Yeah, I need to get more silica. So I can get those. Oh yeah, this machine was getting low. How low? Oh yeah, my factory's about to get powered down. I gotta go do that. Just a moment while I go harvest some animals. Alright, I'm back from filing nature. I gotta go stuff a bunch of them into here real quick. Ah, shoot. I learned I could just live things on the ground occasionally. Oh, not you. Ah, shoot. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. And do the biomass from the leaves because that frees up space for everything else in my inventory first. Eventually, I need to make a proper setup that just automatically converts all of this, but also, ideally, I would move on from biomass well before I get to do that. But coal is currently kind of a hassle for me because of how far it is from me. Oop, excuse me. Alexa, stop. Yeesh. Sorry. I don't remember. I couldn't figure out where my mute button was. Had an alarm set. Forgot I had it set. I didn't want to just end the recording. But I forget where the pause button is, because I don't remember what I set it to. It's so long since I've actually recorded. And that's all the biomass that I have for now. Going over here and topping off a bunch of these. Hopefully, but probably not fast enough. Let's see, this is my input for that. Alright, I could actually go and get this logistics thing done real quick here. Probably. Right here. Then I can start using Tier 3.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and
I'm gonna have
simply
to come up
continuing
here
to be
real quick.
productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
And configure, not this. This to be making steel beams again. Is it still going through some of that coal that I made? Or it was. No longer. Now, I actually can just hook up coal real quick here. So let me, how would I do this? When I circumvent this, that really, like... There. There. And now... Wait, why am I doing this? I guess it gets me down here pretty fast. I could come over here. Where's that coal then? Ah, here. Here it is. For the time being, I could take this over to here. To drag the coal that I've been making. Well, put it mining and put it into here. So that I now am automatically making steel instead of just sometimes creating steel. And let me move all of these pipes to another one for when I might need them later, because I think some other things are going to need them. There we go. And now steel will be doing its thing. And I no longer have to turn biomass into coal. Let's see. Ah, yes. Hypertubes. I just started them all the way. Well, I need encased beams anyway, so I'm gonna have to create the production line for that. Back to what I was doing over here. After I got wildly sidetracked. All to get the reinforced plate that I didn't get very much of because I ended up finishing a milestone. And getting a better alternative anyway. Because I have so many more steel beams than I have anything else. I'm gonna have to just... insert all of these into their positions here. No, actually, straight towards it. Nope. Yeah. Towards it, probably fine. Not a Mark 1 belt. I need a 3 belt. I need to figure out how to actually set the... Because there's the quick menu there, the 1, 2, 3, 4 down there. But they're all set to like the default lowest then, and I need to figure out how you can set those to whatever you want them to be. There. Now, these 5 should all bring screws right into these machines for the rotors. Each of which are producing 4 per minute, so 5 times 4, 20 per minute. Alright, it inputs 100 rods per minute. 5 in 100 screws per minute. Outputs 20 rotors per minute. Right, now that's exactly what I need it to be. Go. Okay. Now, what else do I need to be made? Stators require and steel pipe and copper wire. I don't really want to do that right now. But I mean, again, this one would just be another one that I would reuse the modular frame setup. I just come back over to here. Oh. I need to first clear this. Load this. Set its icon so that I can remember what I'm doing. Inputs, copper wire. And steel pipe. Very important to add deeper minute. Alright. Save that temporarily. Come over here. Really, this should just be a matter of setting the stators. Because these two setups split evenly between 5 anyway. Got myself turned around here for a second. I was like, what? What wizardry is this? Alright, so each of them needs 40 wire per minute. And 15 pipe. So I do need to upgrade some of the conveyors. So it's 15 steel pipe. Times 5. $75, right? 15 times 5. 4 times 15 is 60. Yeah. 75 steel pipe per minute. And 40 times 5 is 200. Which means I need at least tier 3. Because I don't know which of those elevators actually do that. I will be converting all of them. Then just in case, I'm gonna just convert as many of these to tier 3 as I can. Because the last thing I want is for it to be a logistical issue, because I forgot to convert one important conveyor at some point. Man, I really need to get silica. Plus, while this will up the amount of steel this requires, I now have actual proper steel production, which is apparently much faster than reinforced plate, so it's currently so much better in almost every way. Oh yeah, because I had this thing over back here that was in the middle of that because I couldn't get it to anywhere else. Alright. Now... come over to here. And boom. Oh yeah, I had to do that whole circuit in order for that. Alright. So now... the right side takes those. $200 copper wire per minute. And 75 steel pipe per minute. I'll write that real quick to double check. 5 times 5, 25. Stators per minute. Lovely. And then motors. I could do the exact same thing. Just needs rotors and stators. Then I go over to modular frames. Set the icon to motor. And it accepts, I don't know how many, watt per minute. And I don't know how many... oh wait, it's rotors. And stators. And it outputs, I don't know how many motors. And actually, I could... take this, put it into here. This into here. This is actually not iron. I'm gonna need to add a category. Call this steel. Add a subcategory. Mixed material composition. Then I can take this, put it up here. And then actually put this one up here. Call it... what do I call it here? Base components. I'll remove this subcategory and call this one assembled components. And actually, make another power category and call this one power. Add another category, call it templates. And I can actually bring this into here. Oh, I need to subcategory, subcategory. We'll call this biomass, coal, geothermal, fuel. Black box mark 1. Look at that. Nice and organized. Apply changes. Where did my biomass go? No! Did I accidentally delete? Okay. I was nearly devastated there. Anyhow, next I will be working next time, because now we got motors. Oh wait, nah, I need to reload that. I hadn't finished motors. Alright, what did motors need? 10 rotors per minute and 10 stators per minute. So, effectively, 50 rotors and 50 stators. Which the system should be already configured to handle just fine. I don't even need to upgrade any of the conveyor belts. After I configure all these, I'm going to end the recording, because I have a thing I gotta go to. So, if you have liked this mess that I've been making here, I hope you like the video. I'd appreciate a ton if you were to subscribe. Totally optional though, because I don't do this for the attention, I do it because I enjoy this game. Let me just finish this up here. 50 rotors, 50 stators, oh, excuse me. 25 motors. Alright, and with that, that would be all for today. Next video, I hope to, or on next stream or whatever, I hope to start working on the area that I'm actually going to make the black boxes. Because it's not going to all be right here. Eventually, I hope to make a big flat area. Just make a big, giant, flat platform. And then build the black boxes on them. And just pipe resources to there. As needed. Yeah, let me go make sure. My factory's not about to get powered down here. Sorry, I keep on delaying ending here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to get more fuel next time I get on again. As this is an ever-hungry system. And I shall be seeing you all later. Bye.